Most Christians believe that you go straight to heaven or straight to hell when you die. But that's not what the Bible teaches about the state of the dead. There's two resurrections. We are asleep when we die. The dead know nothing. The Bible says that there are two resurrections, the resurrection for the just and the unjust. And until then, the dead know nothing and they wait for the Lord to return. Let's start in Acts 24, verse 15. I have hope in God, which they themselves also accept, that there will be a resurrection of the dead, both of the just and the unjust. Let's go to Daniel 12, verse 2. And many of those who sleep, remember, death is asleep, and many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, some to shame and everlasting contempt. It's clear we sleep in the dust. Man returns to dust after he dies until the resurrection of life or of contempt. John 5, verse 28 and 29. Do not marvel at this, for the hour is coming in which all who are in the graves will hear his voice. It says, all who are in the graves will hear his voice, and come forth those who have done good to the resurrection of life, and those who have done evil to the resurrection of condemnation. All three of those passages make it clear that we are dead, we are asleep, we are in the grave, we're in the dust, until either the resurrection of life or the resurrection of condemnation. Now I'm going to read a passage from The Great Controversy, chapter 33. But if the dead are already enjoying the bliss of heaven, or withering in the flames of hell, what is the need of a future judgment? The teachings of God's words on these important points are neither obscure nor contradictory. They may be understood by common minds. But what candid mind can see either wisdom or justice in the current theory? Will the righteous, after the investigation of their cases at the judgment, receive the condemnation, well done, thou good and faithful servant? Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord, when they have been dwelling in his presence perhaps for long ages? Are the wicked summoned from the place of torment to receive the sentence from the judge of all the earth? Depart from me, you cursed, into everlasting fire. Matthew 25, 21 and 41. O solemn mockery, shameful impeachment of the wisdom and justice of God. I think that passage summarized it perfectly. It doesn't make sense at all to believe that we go straight to heaven or straight to hell when we die. The Bible is clear about the state of the dead, and we are asleep until the coming of Jesus.